This video was made to review and criticize the material in it, and is not intended to be a substitute for the original work. I do not own the material or any part of the show in this video. Please support HBO by watching the full episode and show on HBO or any other platform that legally streams it. Links to the official sites are available in the description box below. This video is intended to fall under the general guidelines of fair use and is edited as to not compete with the original work. As an aspiring writer and artist, my goal is to comment, review, criticize and learn from the work. Thank you for understanding. Welcome to Watcher. Today we're watching episode 23, but before we begin, please don't leave any spoilers in the comment section. I'd greatly appreciate that. And most importantly, thank you so much for the support and for joining me on this adventure. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed the content. I'd greatly appreciate that. First of all, I want to say sorry if you feel like I'm overly harsh towards your favorite character, whoever it may be. My intention is never to hurt anyone. I'm simply taking sides, which in my opinion makes the reaction more interesting and fun for me. I believe that sitting on the fence is not as exciting. The show is fantastic, and every character is fascinating in its own way, but we are all drawn to different characteristics and personalities. As you may have noticed, I am more attracted to the misfits of the show, people like Samuel, Tyrion, Arya, etc. Those who don't really fit in that world. As I've said before, I have difficulty relating to people that are extremely power hungry. That's why my initial judgment may seem a bit harsh sometimes. Either way, thank you everyone for understanding. Now about the last episode. I hope we'll find out what the relation between that Brotherhood guy and the Hound is. I don't know what to make of it, but I hope they're cool with each other. And I actually want the Hound to be stuck with Arya for a bit now. That would be interesting. And the situation that Jaime and Brienne find themselves in is also very interesting. I somehow can't see them get captured by those guys. Will they take them on, or will they maybe find another way? We'll have to see. Let's also not forget about Theon. Remember, he's done some unforgivable stuff, but he's still someone that's interesting to follow in the show, so I hope that nothing too bad happens to him. Generally, I believe in consequences. Do what you want, but don't get mad when karma catches up to you. Let's go on with the episode. The grandfather? Her dad? Yeah, looks like that. With those fishes in the background. Interesting to see a funeral. Did he miss? Or was he supposed to hit the boat? I suppose he was. Bro, you need to hurry. Come on, dude. It's quite far away now. He's like, give me that. You amateur. He will surely hit it. Didn't even have to look. That was pretty cool. That's how you do it, boy.
I wanted to draw the mountain into the west, into our country where we could surround him and kill him.
Their strategies don't work, it seems like. Some friction again.
Do you think he'll sue for peace because we have his father's brother's great-grandsons?
No, I don't think so.
We seem to be running short of patience here.
You know who isn't? Tywin Lannister.
They are feeling the pressure from Tywin. He knows how to play this game. The game of war. And here we have him. Hello there, Tyrion. Should you be here? Varys is like, oh, is he joining us? Apparently he is. That was funny. The dude playing Varys is great. Oh no, not her. And what now? This feels a bit awkward. Would you just sit down or move the chair? I would move it right across Tywin. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I would have done. I don't know if it's a smart idea, but what's he gonna do?
What news of Jaime?
Here we go.
You mean to tell me that none of you has any notion of where he is?
We are trying, my lord.
Try harder.
I don't know if it's always about trying. You know what I would love? For Varys and Tyrion to team up. I hope they do in the future.
The royal wedding may end up being the most expensive event in living memory.
Which is why I'm naming you new master of coin. Here.
Paisel, please, calm down. Good. They just cut him off like that. That's great writing. Oh, I underestimated how many they were.
You were armed when we were taken.
Obviously they had no chance of taking them on. I thought I only saw 4 dudes, but that's a small little army.
I'm a woman. I was still beating you.
You were not beating me.
I think she was, Jaime.
When we make camp tonight, you'll be raped.
I don't know what to say to her,
You fight them, they will kill you. Do you understand?
but I think I'd fight myself.
Pretend they're friendly.
Oh, he is fooling around now.
Our prisoner, little lady.
What am I?
A guest.
I wonder what he wants.
What's your head?
I guess they aren't that friendly with each other. Where are they taking him?
What are you doing? We're about to leave.
I'm staying.
No, Hotpie, you need to come along.
I made you something.
What is it?
It's wolf.
Characters like Hotpie, Sam, those are the best.
Goodbye, Hotpie.
Goodbye, Harry.
This is quite sad. I hope we'll see him again. Here we go, with my guys, with my people, the free people of Westeros. Dead horses. What has happened here? That's a symbol of some kind, some geometry, natural forces at work.
Do you think anyone got away? It's not impossible. They don't go far betting against Mormons.
Excuse me, but what happened to Uncle Benjen? I still haven't forgotten about him.
Talbot! Climb the wall.
Really?
Take this one. He knows Castle Black's defenses better than any of us.
Are they beginning with their plan?
Not throw him off the wall. See if crows can fly.
Mance is not playing around, so we finally get to see this. And find out on whose side Jon actually is.
I'd have turned you all away if I wasn't a godly man. You
Oh,
are a
that
godly
guy.
man. I am.
Isn't he annoying?
The ones left will be those who are right with the gods. The real gods.
And who are the real gods? That monster in the forest? Or whatever it was? Was that a god?
Why don't you dine on him?
Everyone is always going at Sam. Oh, he is laughing like a pig.
Keep quiet.
Have they come to save you, Theon? I expect things to go wrong. That's where the show has taken me. You can barely walk, man.
Ride east. Follow the rising sun. Your sister's waiting for you.
So he actually got away.
You refuse to tell me where you're going.
I don't know yet. The fires will show me.
I want Joffrey dead. I want Robb Stark dead.
Stannis, calm down a bit. You are becoming the creepy one now. This was not you. This isn't the Stannis I know. Or knew.
Your fires burn low, my king.
Isn't that kind of insulting?
You told me your magic requires a king's blood.
But there are others with your blood in their veins. You will sit on the Iron Throne. But first there must be sacrifices.
So who are you going to sacrifice now? The creepy couple. And what's been going on here?
If you want to sit on the throne your ancestors built, you must win it. That will mean blood on your hands before the thing is done.
The blood of my enemies, not the blood of innocents.
How many wars have you fought in, Sir Barristan? 3. Have you ever seen a war where innocents didn't die by the thousands?
Nope. That's unrealistic.
If you buy them, the only men they'll kill are those you want dead.
When your brother Rhaegar led his army into battle at the Trident, men died for him because they believed in him.
So they have different opinions about it.
I want to buy them all.
Okay. This guy, please get rid of him, someone. What's your answer?
I have dragons. I'll give you one.
You will win the throne with dragons, not slaves, your grace. Please.
Is this smart? Aren't the dragons a big deal?
3 dragons.
And this man should probably not have a dragon. I wouldn't trust him with a dragon.
They want the biggest one. Done.
Which one is the biggest one? Haven't seen them in a while.
I finally found a suitable reward for the services you've provided, over and above what might be considered reasonable.
Okay, this will be difficult to keep in the video. Is Pod ready for this? Imagine if someone started to do that in front of you. I'd be like, what are you doing?
now knows millions to my father.
Yeah, as we've heard before, King Robert mentioned it sometimes.
The Iron Bank of Bravos. We owe them tens of millions. If we fail to repay these loans, the bank will fund our enemies.
I wouldn't take it, look.
What happened, Podrick?
These ladies enjoyed him so much they gave him the time for free.
I don't believe so. This is hilarious. This is pretty interesting. What the hell did you do, Podrick? Oh, what the hell? Oh, that scared me. What's happening? Something is very fishy here. Where is his sister? Maybe all of this was some kind of conspiracy. Maybe she's just late. Oh, that must have hurt a lot. Yeah, that's the reaction I expected after that hit. Will he die? I hope not. He looks kinda broken.
Take off his pants.
What is going on? Okay, someone is here. Yara? Just in time, whoever it is.
Come, my lord.
Come, my lord.
We're a long way from home. Winter is coming.
What is going on? Lord of what? I guess I'll find out eventually. I need to be patient.
I'll take the big bitch first. She's good and wet.
I think Jaime feels bad for her. I feel so bad for her. He must...
You know who she is, don't you?
Oh, let's hear this first. Will Jaime stand up for her?
Her father's Lord Selwyn Tarr. Lord Selwyn would pay his daughter's weight in sapphires if she's returned to him.
My respect for Jaime is going up so much right now.
Bring her back here.
He's slowly becoming one of my favorite characters. Horrible people. Everywhere.
No father. He'd pay your weight in gold to get you back.
You'll be a rich man till the end of your days.
An offer he can't refuse.
Untie Sir Jaime from the tree.
Yes, this will do nice.
You think you're the smartest man?
Okay, they aren't as dumb as I thought. No, please. I don't want to see that.
Your daddy. Never forget that. Yeah, this should help you remember.
What's this music? Is he left-handed or right-handed? Because I believe that was his right hand. And if he fights with his right hand, then I guess his career as a soldier, as a knight, is kinda over. Man, that was shocking. Almost like a death. Wow. So unexpected. So many, I have no idea what's happening moments in this episode. I'm still in disbelief after that shocking ending. This whole season is a complete mind game. Where should I even start? Let's start at the beginning. The episode began with the funeral of Catelyn's dad. It was quite a comedic scene. I don't know if it was meant to be, but that's what I felt at least. The first guy shooting those arrows was awful. Must have been quite an awkward funeral. And just in general, we're witnessing a lot of stuff going wrong for the North. It's not as easy anymore. I can see that the war has been going on for a while now, wearing everyone down. And I believe that Tywin's patience will be crucial. If I had to bet money on someone winning the war, it would be the Lannisters. They seem a bit more organized and more patient, as I said. Anyway, the story is progressing relatively slow, but it's those small moments here and there that makes everything brilliant. The danger and cruelties of the world are being presented to us, reminding us of where we are, and I'm actually enjoying the fact that I'm quite clueless to what's happening. I want to focus on Jaime as a character this time. For the first time pretty much. Jaime did something for someone else, and as we saw, it backfired greatly. That sequence was so amazingly done. But now we got to see why he hesitates in helping people out. Because realistically, what would we have done? I believe that most of us would have been quite selfish, just as he usually is. Imagine losing your hand just for trying to help someone. The show just took me for one of the greatest rides ever, and I really appreciate that. But my respect for him as a character has increased immensely. There is a person inside him, and I needed to see it. I wonder what this will do for his development, both personality-wise and just as a great knight, because I don't remember if he was right-handed or left-handed. And as you can guess, the last bit of this episode was without a doubt my favorite part. It started to go like it usually does, so I lowered my guard down, and then came the punch from nowhere. That twist was beyond amazing. I welcome both Jaime and Brienne to my list of favorites. Wanna get into the human physiology and psychology? No? Okay, let's skip that. And let's talk about the conflict of views between Jorah and Selmy. I think it's good for Daenerys. Both can present their ideas and she can take a decision based on different perspectives. So how would I rate this episode? Until that ending scene, it was a 7 out of 10 for me, but that curveball just made this episode into an 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9 out of 10. In the future, I'm really interested to find out what Jon will do. Who will he betray? Cause someone is gonna get surprised, either the wildlings or the crows. And I know Jon as a pretty honorable person, so I think he's still more of a crow than a swan, but we'll see about that. And as I said before, I hope Varys and Tyrion can start speaking to each other honestly soon. Them two together would be quite a dream team, don't you think? Other than that, I don't have much else to add currently. So I guess that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to join me on my adventure, and leave a like if you enjoyed the content. I'd greatly appreciate that. Take care, and see you next time.